All right. Well, welcome back to 12 Days of Christmas, day number 3. This is going to get really fuzzy by the time we get to day number 12.
It says it on top of the sample, so.
Oh, yeah. This is very good. After midnight. It's Casey tonight. Casey, my man.
Nice.
Take it away.
Absolutely. After midnight. Man, I remember not being allowed to watch that movie as a kid, but I snuck and watched it anyway. So,
Wait, hang on. Are we talking like your midnight or like everybody else's midnight? Because your midnight's at like 8 p.m. Central Time.
I think you're confusing the term midnight and bedtime, but continue,
Yes.
Casey.
it's fine. It's fine. Who, I don't know. Were you on here last night? I can't remember. No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all were here.
Definitely you left super early to go to bed.
Grease, he means when they continued and kept drinking and Dustin Peed went and got a McFlurry and you were not. I wasn't here either, but, you know, I had an excuse.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me
allegedly. That was all alleged. Allegedly.
change my name back here real quick. That was...
that one's fitting.
I don't even know if Dustin noticed.
Well, let's change it before he does. He looks like he's about ready to throttle me. So,
This is a weeder.
Oh man. So, all right. This one, I've picked a lot of barrels and been very fortunate to kind of go around and hang out with some good people. One of my favorite groups that I do it with is American. If you ever go to American in Lexington, they have something called the Big Bar. And actually, the back wall of the Big Bar has art from all the labels that we've designed for the bottles. It's just really large. So you'll see Waylon and Willie back there, and a lot of other stuff. But there's a couple barrels that once a year we donate money to something called the McKenna Foundation. I won't go into too much detail what that is. It's something that you can look up, but this one was really special, and Buffalo Trace really hooked us up on this one because when these first started coming out, they were coming around 7 years, 7.5 years. This one is 9 years and 4 months old, 114 proof. And tonight we're drinking American Pick of Weller Foolproof.
Ooh. Wow.
Grease was right on the nose.
He was, but you cut that part out. I can't admit he's right. So yeah, I like it. I hope you all enjoy it. I think that it is a perfect representation of what Weller Foolproof should be. And cheers.
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 Oh man.
Does it taste like butter to anyone? Does
butter.
it taste like butter?
This tastes very similar to the Beaumont Inn pick. Like it had this very butter thing going on.
Ooh, oh my.
I will mate with this 3 times and then just spread the love out like just so many.
Oh no.
Man,
No, that's not what I mean.
I was super pumped to send this out. And I had a lot of stuff that I was thinking about, but this one really, like this time of year, McKenna Foundation holidays, it's special. But man, Grease started talking about like special bottles, and I'm like, oh shit, it's not going to be good enough. So I hope it's good.
Are you kidding?
It's incredible, and it has a good story too.
How is this not special?
Exactly.
No, you hold me in too high of regard. That's why.
Well, because you didn't bring the 1835 William LaRue BTAC that we were expecting from Wild Turkey, we're upset. But this will
Right. Okay.
Well,
Cool.
on a
Are you
selfish
talking
note, I was
about the rye?
about
Are you talking about the rye blend, Will?
Yeah, William LaRue BTAC Wild Turkey Rye Blend.
Yep.
I was going to say when I was creeping on you in the Kentucky Supply and Demand when you actually picked this and showed the pictures, I had massive FOMO. So when this showed up, I was very excited to try it.
Listen, I'm not a weeder guy. I'll just be straight up with you. So if I say it's good and it's a weeder, it's good in my opinion.
Mhm.
So
So, Jason, were you able to keep from sampling all the different bottles as they came in?
I think that's part of the job. He gets to sample it.
Yeah, I think so.
Is
Nothing.
very
It's real
good
quiet.
poker face there.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's 12 hours of Anyway, no, I actually I passed the. Okay, I did a little bit.
Of course you
Maybe a little
Yeah, you
bit.
should.
Nothing wrong with that.
What are
You
you talking
should.
about?
So on one of
Yeah.
the bottles, I kept the packaging next to my bed just to smell
Yeah.
Oh,
because it was.
Well, and that was funny because Nat was getting. I kept sending her blind samples. I would take the. I would. Open it up, and then she would just be sitting. I just randomly stick a glass in her face and say, "Tell me what you think." So most of these notes she has were from blind samples I just stuck in her face.
So let's hear Natalie's samples tonight.
Absolutely. Yeah.
On the nose, I got black cherry preserves, gardenia, maple syrup, and chai tea.
Mm-hmm.
And on the palate, I got creme brulee, custard, peach cobbler with vanilla bean ice cream, brown sugar, juicy fruit gum, and a little bit of pink peppercorns on the end.
Are we talking about gardenia, the person or the flower?
see, I'm
Yeah.
getting more of a purple peppercorn.
Yeah, I swear Natalie's looking at my cheat sheet.
Really?
No.
You know,
Well, I
it should
actually
be
was
no-
going to ask Natalie, I was going to say, did you get cardamom on it? And you said chai tea.
Yeah.
So that's,
awesome.
I think
Cool.
that you and I are thinking
I
the same
love
thing.
cardamom. Oh, I love it so much. It's good in mulled wine.
Yeah,
definitely-
gardenia can be terrible sometimes.
Now
If
that
you
you
try-
said juicy fruit gum, like I just like
That's all. That's yep. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
It's
and
one of
that's
the-
all I taste now because it's in my head.
Yep. That's a good thing. That's
So,
okay. That's
Like
For
okay.
those of you that are still in KSD, there's a label that they just recently used called Big League Chew.
Oh, huh.
That was originally going to go on this bottle,
Oh,
but we
Okay.
decided to save it. So
neat.
Have
I
any of
definitely
you
get the
tried
garden.
those kind of aroma pieces for the different whiskey groups? Try and hone your your smell, your sense of smell.
I have always wanted, like the kits, like the
Yeah.
tasting kit or nosing kits.
Yeah, I put
I've
one on
wanted
for
to
a
get one,
Christmas
but I haven't done it.
request, but I've never tried one.
Yeah,
Natalie, have you tried one?
Conway, I
I
still
haven't,
have
but I've asked Santa Claus for one.
The closest thing we ever got was when we were in London. You go to Harrods,
Oh, yes.
and in the basement of Harrods, they have a huge whiskey selection, and a lot of their major things they have displays that give you the notes, and then little bulbs where you push, basically nosing
They
kits.
have like a round fish tank thing with
Like-
all the different flavors and scents, and you put your face in it, you
And
smell it.
And yeah,
Oh,
they
cool.
have little nosing
In
kits
the
That's
whiskey
for each of the
sales
whiskeys. It's really a
area.
cool place if you
Wow.
ever make it
Harrods.
to London.
I'm very curious about those. So
I have
Conway, if you
pictures.
get that
Maybe
from
I'll
Santa
post them.
Claus,
Yeah, you should post the pics.
let me
Hey,
know.
Yeah,
so
I'm,
this is
I'm
awesome.
crossing my fingers. My wife groaned when she got the text, so we'll see.
Nice.
It's like,
there's a guy in one of the groups I'm in that makes them.
Really?
Really?
Oh, that'd be nice.
Send
Does
a
he make
message-
them to sell
send that
them?
Over too. That'd be interesting. Too.
Yeah, he makes them to sell.
Can
I'll
you
send
send that
you a
link over to the group potentially, or
Sure
make
can.
a contact?
Yep.
That'd be
I'll
awesome.
post it in our 12 Days Christmas group. Yep.
I do want it in a nice mahogany box, though.
It's not the nice mahogany box. It's in like a plastic
Like a
little
Plano.
partition thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing you.
It's
I
not
think
a
plastic
tackle box,
partition
though.
you're looking for is a tackle box. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a craft box. I think that you would get at like a Michaels or Hobby Lobby, but I mean,
That's my speed, so we're good.
gets the job done. So
Mhm.
This is our craft.
It's
That's
so
right.
good.
Really good, Jason.
You got to pay attention to old Gardenia because if you let her loose on daggone Black Friday morning at Walmart, somebody's going to get daggone punched. They're going to come over that intercom system. You didn't think intercom systems existed in daggone Walmarts for I don't know how many years because I haven't heard them in a while. They do. They still
It's
got 'em.
perfect that he's talking Walmart and Jason and Natalie are talking Harrods.
Yeah, I think that is the
Clear.
most perfect analogy.
So, what are y'all getting on the nose and taste? What are y'all tasting?
Thing you're getting.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
I'm
go
hung
to
up
the-
on the juicy fruit thing now that it's been
Mhm.
said.
Mhm.
Yep.
This is one of those Beaumont tasting sheets. It's just effing good.
well,
Yeah.
hold on just a moment.
Yeah.
Let me pull out my notes.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yeah.
This I would say that this pour would confuse in a blind tasting. I'd be confused because I feel like it would be older than it really is. Honestly,
Also, the mouthfeel of it is
Yeah, complex.
It's confusing almost because it is very viscous, but not like overly oily. It is like a creamy, like a true creamy mouthfeel. It's interesting.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Because like the brown sugar notes is what I got hooked on, and I had like caramel apple for days.
Yeah.
Nose, like that was all I was smelling. But
All right, Casey.
Yeah, so I normally tag it to when I'm doing nose aroma, tagging it to kind of the way Buffalo Trace does it. I actually had cinnamon, toffee, anise, orange peel, and honeysuckle on the nose.
Nice. I forget about that tasting note, honeysuckle.
Yep.
You're also speaking a lot of like the same type of spices that would go in a chai that Natalie brought out. So like I'm hearing that and
my vernacular is more simple. I'm from Kentucky.
I'm from Mississippi.
You said anise.
Like that.
But that's what I mean. I'm thinking she like did a catch-all with chai, and you were saying you two both were saying the same thing. I think.
Yeah, leave Nat to be the first one to be bleeped on the show.
Oh, and the next time I know a couple of you are going out there pretty soon. They put these really nice pads out. Just steal a bunch of them because they don't care, and they're actually really nice for notes.
What are they?
Buffalo Trace Single Barrel Select Program. They put books and note tasting stuff out.
Ooh.
Natalie, you would love it. I'm gonna send you one because I've got an extra one that's empty.
Thank you.
Yeah, really cool. I still have the notes page from that E.H. Taylor pick too.
Oh
man,
it's cool to keep.
Yeah, to keep. Yep.
Good bottle.
Well, thanks,
job,
Casey.
Casey.
This is a treat. So we are headed for 4 tomorrow. Who's 4? Oh,
our friend Ian.
Ian.
Team Canada.
So far, I'm 3 for 3 on the buy side of things, so this is going to get expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we keep sending out ISO after the end of all of these tastings, we'll all be broke by 2021 for sure. So that's all right.
By 2021?
Yeah, probably before.
What do you think the odds that Grease threw an American Barrels in just to mess with us? High.
Redneck Riviera.
I think the odds are higher that he blended his own.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm pretty sure Jason would have put me first then to get it over with.
That's true.
I would have put that dead last.
I hear no lies.
I'm dead last. What does that say about me?
You sent a Grease blend.
Hey, maybe you and I are pulling off the greatest prank of all time.
If Conway sent his version of Old Greasy Batch 1, that would be great.
I feel like you're going to be safe on that one, Conway. We'll be all right. All right, Ian, tomorrow night. Good luck with your tasting later this evening, gentlemen. Try not to hurt yourselves too bad. So,
Clint,
that's right. And Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Everyone.